into the quiche?
Spinach, Swiss cheese. There's also on the top those out of a can, those crispy onion rings. Where you, it's like a tennis can, you pop it. And they're not Funyuns, they're the thin ones. No, they're the beautiful thin ones that you just want to drink out of the can. How about for you guys?
I don't know what they have planned. I think I'm sure it's not a surprise. I think that we're probably going to go to brunch. We usually go to brunch, and I think they attempt to not irritate me on the big day. You know what I mean?
They attempt. Did you know the operative word, attempt?
There's an attempt made to sort of not, I mean, it's always a fail, but they attempt. And the attempt, moms, is all we want. It's just an attempt. I do like, it's funny, they're saying, there's this article in the newspaper, made me laugh, that your mom lied to you when you would make her like the macaroni art or give her like the cotton ball necklace. They would lie. But I've got to tell you, I always loved I love when my kids write me a cockamamie card. I love like any sort of crazy present that they
From the heart.
Yeah, it's from the heart.
Yes.
How can you beat that? I like that. I don't lie about that stuff. I like it.
Homemade stuff is the best stuff.
Yes.
And things that have meaning and memory.
It's stuff that like at the wedding dinner, right? Because now my kids are older, right? So I think, you know, my son is almost 21 years old. So, you know, we got married when we were 25, right?
So it's soon.
So I go, okay, that's like a possibility. He could one day get married, you know,
soon.
If he ever goes on a date. Right. And so I always look at this stuff that I've saved as like stuff to bust out at the pre-wedding dinner.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you make your speech and your presentation.
Yeah.
Gelman says this is a Mother's Day related story as well.
Oh, really?
Loosely.
Okay, we'll see.
Well, here's the story. So you know Dr. Dre, the legendary rapper, and artist, and producer, Dr. Dre. Dre and I, back in the day, around the year 2000, we used to work out together at Gold's Gym, North Hollywood.
Oh.
He did all the 45s on the leg press. I didn't put any on the leg press. But I still could, and we didn't really work out together. We were in the gym at the same time.
At the same time, yes.
So to me, I worked out with Dre.
Oh, I do that that counts, by the way. I worked out with Beyonce.
All right. So
she was in the gym and I was in the gym. Or maybe they were just playing a Beyonce song. Either way,
it doesn't matter.
Either way, I am on tour with Beyonce. I gotta go. I gotta bounce, y'all. Bye.
So Dr. Dre says, hey, you know, I'd like to trademark my name. Now, this is Dr. Dre, D-R-A-I, who is a gynecologist.
Oh, Dr. Dre, the gynecologist.
So Dr. Dre, the hip-hop mogul and producer, says, no. There can't be two Dres on the planet. Dr. Dre, the gynecologist, says, we're in different categories. We don't necessarily overlap when it comes to this trademarking thing. So they take it to the judge.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, the hip-hop mogul and producer, loses trademark battle to the gynecologist, Dr. Dre. And people are upset.
Yeah.
So it looks like there are two trademark Dr. Dre's on the planet, spelled differently and pursuing different paths, I may say.
Yeah, I mean, I would dare say they're not going to, like, interfere with each other's business practice.
I don't think so.
What I have here is that, this is so funny. This Michigan couple just welcomed their 14th son. Yeah, they were, yeah, all boys.
By natural birth, 14 sons?
By natural birth?
Well, meaning it's all their, she had all the kids?
Yes, and what's so funny is they said they were pulling for a girl, which obviously they were probably pulling for the girl, I'd say like at least 6 babies ago, right? Like, just do one more, it's gotta be a girl eventually.
Let's try again.
Right, but so you know that show, what is it? Is it 19 Kids and Counting? This is 14 boys. So this show could be called like, it's practically 30 kids. Because 14 boys is like 30 kids.
That's crazy.
You double, when it's boys, you double the number.
Right. But at number 12,
right.
Don't you say...
It's not gonna happen. We have a dozen. But then
Let's
they probably
call
went,
it
you know what? Let's do a baker's dozen. Baker's dozen. That'll be the
trick,
girl.
right? It's like
And-
leap year.
right.
It'll be the thing that, but no, not so much. So did they stop? Or are they,
You know,
are they going to keep going?
Well, I mean, obviously they have to stop for at least 6 weeks. So let's see. Of course, by now,
I learn every morning on this
by
show.
now, you know,
Yeah.
she's probably cut the deal with the OBGYN. You know.
What, to tell them it's a boy?
Well, no. What you do is, because it's
I don't
they
know
say,
what you do.
Okay, so after a baby, 6 weeks, no hanky-panky. So sometimes, you know, after you have 1, 2, now let's say you're on your 3rd child, say. And the doctor says, you know the rules, 6 weeks.
No hanky-panky.
And I went, oh, 6?
You wanted more.
And she goes, how many weeks do you want me to tell her?
She wanted more.
And I said, I mean, 12 weeks sounds fair?
I must say this show is educational and informative on a daily basis.
You guys, I am, by the way,
You're
it
a
is
walking textbook.
educational, and I'm helping my fellow woman who may be out there trembling in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Just remember, you can negotiate. It's all negotiations.
All negotiations.
Life, marriage, it's all a negotiation.
One of my favorite people in the world, who's a co-host of mine on the radio, Sissany, just had twins a handful of days ago. Asa and Maxon. Are we going to call with her? All right, you want to see the twins?
I do want to see the twins.
They're brand new twins, Asa and Maxon, and she has been away from the radio show, so I've not had a chance to see them in person.
And she had a boy and a girl, right?
She had a boy and a girl, and I love the names. Now, me talking and trying to figure out her number is tricky. Okay, here we go. We're going to call. We're going to FaceTime.
I'm so excited. We're FaceTiming again.
Okay, to wish her a happy
Wait,
Mother's
but you
Day.
have to get in it because they...
They think it's you?
No, but they think it's me. Go that way, yeah. I'll just pop in. I'll pop my head in.
Oh, Michael, happy Mother's Day! So that's, hi. You look great, and oh my gosh, that's Asa.
So beautiful. Yes, that's right. Oh my gosh.
And
where's her brother? Oh my god. Wait. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's Maxon.
Oh my god. He's so
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh.
Oh, they're beautiful babies.
Well, wait, sis, what does it feel like to be celebrating your first Mother's Day weekend?
It feels great. I mean, it's kind of like all hitting us this week that we have these 2 little ones. It's so insane.
I know.
I gotta tell you, you look great. Like nothing happened to you at all.
They're so well behaved, or is that because they're eating, or they're not making?
Look at her eyes.
Yeah.
Back
Aww.
Yeah, milk drunk. I love milk drunk. It's so great.
We'll talk later. But sis, we just want to call and wish you happy Mother's Day. You guys look like such a beautiful, happy family. We miss you.
Thank you, sister.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Enjoy
Thanks for
every
letting us
second of
call. Look how
Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well,
I love that she has the big bow in her hair.
I
so
know.
cute.
How about Michael in the corner as soon as
Yeah.
you said
Yeah.
that about about the window? He's like,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah, he was like, what? I heard only 6 weeks.
So we're going to be doing yoga with babies.
I
in a
know,
little
I'm
bit.
very excited about it. Very excited about it.
I'm terrified.
Why?
I honestly, I am a little scared because I have not spent a lot of time in my life, no time doing yoga with a baby, but I have not spent a lot of time holding babies. I held my sister
Yeah.
and a
it's
couple
fine.
of
It's the
friends'
same
babies,
thing.
but
Yeah, it's fine. You're gonna be fine.
head, always hold the
Listen,
head.
you're so great with kids. You're great with my kids. My kids are like
But
large
they're teenagers
babies.
and 20.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're like large babies. Just think of the baby as like a shrunken down teenager.
Okay, all right.
That's all you.
All right, and we're doing yoga with these babies coming up. Very
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah, exactly.
Kim Kardashian West is here on the show.
I'm so excited to talk
So many
to-
questions.
Yes.
And for Mother's Day.
And she's also joined by her mom, Kris Jenner, because it is a Mother's Day spectacular.
It's all on the way right now. It's time for Dance Party Travel Trivia. Here we go. Taking it all the way into the weekend and into Sunday. That's our dancer, Esperanza Lopez from New Orleans, Louisiana. Good to see you. Nolan. We're going to call Christine from McDonald, Pennsylvania. That's her number. Hi, is Christine available for a collect call from Kelly Ripa?
Yeah. Are you serious?
I'll put her through. Miss Ripa, you're on the line.
Thanks. Hey, I got locked up last night. Just
What?
kidding. I'm kidding. Christine, it's Kelly and Ryan. You're on the air live. We're calling
Good
you live.
morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Ooh, look at this gorgeous picture of you. It looks like a sunset at the beach.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, let's get to it. We're going to get to the game.
We're going to do this fast.
Okay, here we go.
We're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing.
Good luck. Oh, yes.
The Tradewin Island Resorts in St. Pete Beach, Florida. 7 days, 6 nights. It includes 3 meals daily. You like that, all 3 meals. A spa treatment per person. A sunset cruise for 2. Or I dare say you could just do it yourself if you wanted. Right?
Yeah, why
What are
not?
they going to do, take it away?
No, they're not going to.
Also, this trip is provided in part by Priceline. It's a price line at $6,400. You have 20 seconds and only 1 guess. Good luck.
Here we go, Christine. Earlier this week, we talked with Chadwick Boseman. At what college did Chadwick say he will be giving the commencement address?
Was it Howard?
Yeah, you got it.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Tradewinds Island Resorts on St. Pete Beach in Florida's West Coast. Consistently ranked one of America's top beaches by TripAdvisor. Enjoy endless beach activities, dining in beach bars, and exciting kids programs, spacious accommodations, and more. Tradewinds Island Resorts. Enjoy life and just let go. Your price is valued at approximately $6,400.
By the way, we know you're under pressure. You're there at work. You had to be calm, and you got that right away quickly. Well done. Congratulations, and thank you for watching.
All right. Now you get to
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Now you get to
can't
make.
believe it.
Oh, listen. Hey, listen. We can't believe it. I thought it was a totally different answer. So, and I was here. So there you go. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from World Market. So please pick a number between 1 and 233.
My son's age, 23.
23.
Where's 23? Where's 23? Is that 23? Right there? There she is. Christine, thank you for watching. Have a great day. We'll be right back. Anthony Anderson is here.
Audience is freaking out.
Audience,
From
camera
the
phones
new
are
film
on.
Book Club, Mary Steenburgen is here. Yeah.
Make sure you have your a good
Just
shot.
get ready.
Yeah, get ready. Hit video and a performance by Charlie Puth as well.
All right. Happy early Mother's Day to our next guest. She's the mom of 3 kids and one of the most famous people in the world. One of, I would say, the. Please welcome Kim Kardashian.
Everyone, I've never seen so many phones. All right.
Can I touch your leg?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
It's so funny. I wonder, do you ever get used to people, instead of looking at you, they look at you through their phone that they're taking a selfie with you in?
Yeah, I mean...
Do you remember human contact?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm very big on human
You are,
contact.
right,
Yeah.
right.
In my home, it's like my thing.
Yeah.
My phone's down. But when you're out, it's fun and it's exciting.
Yeah.
So-
I've got to tell you, you were my favorite look at the Met Gala. You looked like... you look like...
I'm still tired. I'm exhausted.
Like,
but
in my brain, here's the disappointment in my life. In my brain, that's what I think I look like.
That is what you look like.
But I pass a
That
mirror,
is.
and I'm like, what happened?
No, that is what you look like.
Is it?
Yes, you could put
swear
that
to
same
God.
dress
Yes.
on. You
Yes.
would. You look smashing.
It would be too big for you.
No,
Yes.
just in
Yes.
one spot.
So, happy Mother's Day. Mother of
Thank
3
you.
now.
Mom of 3. Three's wild.
Well, yeah, how have the others reacted to New Chicago coming into their lives?
You know, I give North a really hard time, but she's so good with her. She's
like a
so
mommy,
sweet
right?
With her. Yeah. When I was coming to New York, I said, okay, you're going to be the woman of the house. Like, you're in charge.
You're in charge.
And then she's like, okay, do this. And and she was bossing
that's so
everyone around.
cute.
But she really is so sweet. And, you know, my son loves her. They all really love her.
Do you think you'll have another baby? They're
I
so
would.
cute.
I would. I would have maybe one more.
One more.
Yeah, I would maybe try for one more. I really, really enjoyed the surrogacy process. I mean, I enjoyed carrying myself, and that
Right.
wasn't an option for me for my last child and moving forward. So I will say, like, when it came time to the breastfeeding time, I was like, okay, this is the best decision I ever made. It's like, it's a game changer.
Yeah. You mean
for-
having a surrogate?
Yeah.
Right.
And having to not go through that every few hours breastfeeding. Like, I can spend so much more time with the older kids and getting them all, used to the new baby.
So now that Kylie and Chloe also have
Yes.
newborns, do you give them parental advice? Do you give them guidance?
Totally.
Do they
we're,
take it?
We're on a group chat 24/7, and it's always like, okay, wait, what's the new monitor? Wait, what formula are you using? And what's this? And we're all like, oh, I was rushing out the door when we were going on vacation, and I
Right.
could not figure out. It was this new stroller that Kylie told me to get, and I was so used to my stroller, and I called her, and I was like, I cannot put this together. I'm freaking out. I'm going to miss my flight. I'm coming over. I'm taking your stroller. You can figure out how to put mine together.
So great.
Yeah.
But you're sort of like, I feel you are such a close-knit family, and you grew up, there's so many of you.
Yeah.
And now you're raising your kids the same way, and it's got to be so much fun to be a part of something,
Yeah.
my sister and I just grew up as just the two of us, you know what I mean? It must be so much fun to grow up with so many siblings, and now all of their cousins are all friends.
It's so much fun. And, my daughter and Penelope, they're in the same class.
That's great.
Me, Chloe, and Kylie, our daughters will be in the same class together. Saint and Rain are going to be in the same class.
Are your...
I should start your own school.
Kylie actually said that the other day.
Yeah,
And I
they're
was
going to be like SKO.
Out in Calabasas,
Yeah.
a new private school.
Yeah, cool.
Whose mothering skills are you closest to? Be Kylie or Chloe?
Chloe and I have very similar parenting styles, and just how we think we're gonna, obviously she's such a new mom, but
Yeah.
how she's seen me raise my kids,
Right.
we think we vibe.
How is she doing? She obviously has had a tough time in the news recently. How is she doing?
Yeah, Chloe is doing, honestly, she's so focused on her baby.
Yeah.
Baby
Good.
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. So, she's so happy.
Is there any part of you, and I know you'll be honest with this answer, is there any part of you that roots for Chloe and Tristan?
Yeah, I mean, okay, last time I went on TV and I answered some questions about her, I got blocked on social media, so.
And
You
not
mean-
from Chloe.
No.
Not from Chloe.
Oh, I was going to say, your sister blocked
not
you
from
on
Chloe.
social
No. So
Yeah.
I'm going to, yes, I'm always rooting
do.
for her.
You
Yes.
Always
Yeah.
rooting
As
for,
your
for love.
attorney, that's a great answer.
Yes.
Perfect answer.
I'm always rooting for family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so interested. I want to go back for 1 second. When you have your surrogate, does she know that she's carrying your baby? I don't know how it works, so forgive my ignorance.
Yeah, when you're starting the process, don't technically have to let them know that it's you.
Right.
I wanted to give the person that I felt like was a good candidate for our family, I wanted to give her the opportunity to choose us as well. Like, what if she wasn't a fan? What if she was, we have amazing fans, but we also have amazing, crazy haters. Like, what if it was, I wouldn't want that energy around my
Right,
baby.
right.
And I didn't want them to obviously, be an obsessed fan or anything, but I wanted them to be respectful and like who I am as a person and want to take that responsibility on. I feel like, and I know people that have done it the other way and have stayed completely anonymous,
Right.
and that's great and that works for them. But for me, I just wanted them to be on the same page with me and know that it was me to make that choice for themselves and their family too.
We are going to take a break, but Kim will be right. And on the way, also Kris Jenner. Stay with us.
We are back with Kim Kardashian West. So much is going on in the news with you always, all the time. How is Kanye doing?
It's been a
Is that
light week.
okay to ask? Is it okay to ask that? I mean,
Yes.
Okay.
He's doing really good. He's in Wyoming recording.
He's
He
working
has
on
a
music.
couple albums coming out, so he's just focused on that. I will say he gave me my first gray hair this week.
No.
And I am blaming that on him.
Yeah.
But no, he's doing really good.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm so amazed you only have one gray
That's
hair.
it?
Well, I
You
got,
are winning.
I got
God
3.
likes you better.
All
God-
in me.
Yeah.
We have talked before about, after the robbery in Paris, you
Yeah.
had so much anxiety, and you've spoken about that.
Yeah.
Did you realize how it affected Kanye and how much anxiety he had afterwards?
Not really, 'cause he always is so strong. He always is just, would never, I mean, obviously, he made a lot of changes with our security detail and spent so much time taking, meetings and doing all that kind of stuff just to make sure everything was really different. But as far as emotionally, he always was really strong, and that's what my rock,
You know what's so interesting is that my husband said to me after that, because that was like horrific.
Yeah.
For all of it was horrific for you, and I'm not even.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, but I'm saying as just people at home,
Yeah.
fans, and people know you a little bit, it was horrific. And my husband said to me, "Wow, that's really going to affect him." Because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
He said that in the
Well,
moment.
and he was there.
He was there just up until
And then when he
that
left,
night.
it happened. And so after doing all of the, now I can read the reports of what the people that are now in jail have said, and they've confessed and everything.
Right.
They have said, they were, been following me for 2 years. And so
crazy.
that's
Can't-
crazy.
I
And
mean,
it was
it
just
just
never the
gives you
right
chills.
time. And it was Kanye was there. And so, it was like, there was a couple dozen people involved, so it was such a machine that they figured out when he wasn't going to be there.
You talk about him being the rock for you. You and your family have lived through so much great and tough stuff publicly.
Yeah.
You are the rock for that family. I mean, you are
Yeah.
so
Oh,
wonderful with
thank you.
everybody. You always are. It's true.
Thank you. I
You
think,
are responsible for getting through a lot.
thank you. I always said, even with the robbery, when I got all my family members on the phone, it was all my sisters and my mom, and I was like, you guys, thank God this wasn't you. You would be messed up for the rest of your life.
I remember you telling me
Right.
that.
Really, really strong, and it gets me through so much.
Yeah.
But
But you're really chill too. Like, what is that? Like,
Yeah.
is it just
Where's
do you
that come
drink
from?
green tea or what is it?
Yeah, I mean, all my friends laugh. They're like, the world could be coming to
And
an
you're-
end,
you're
and
calm.
you're like, guys, it's
Yeah.
gonna be okay. I mean, there's definitely times where I'm like, okay, we got to figure
Yeah,
this
but you
out.
never raise your voice.
But it's always at home. It's never going to be in the cameras. People are always like, well, what's Kim doing? And how is she handling this? And what is she saying? I'm very opinionated. Let me say that.
Right.
So at home, I'm very opinionated. But that's at home, and that will stay within, just always trying to get the situation straight. No matter what it is, which family member, who's going through what, I'm always there, and I'm always, there's private moments. Those are private
So
family
off
moments.
camera, those are the moments where you're like, okay, look.
Yeah.
Now that
I'm-
they're gone, here's what's
But you
happening.
never
Yeah.
raise your voice. You always.
Never.
You're deliberate in listening, taking a beat, and responding. Always.
Yeah.
Always. It's impressive. We
like
have
the-
problems we want to share with you. Right. The opposite, antithesis of us.
Of us.
Well, we're like, what? You're kidding. What would Mother's Day be without the mother of all the Kardashians? Kris Jenner with us after the break.
I'm excited about this. Her mom knows a lot. Really does.
She does.
knows a lot.
She's the ultimate G.
Yeah, she's the ultimate. Let's bring her out now. The
Uppercase.
matriarch of the Kardashian clan, Kim's mom, Kris Jenner.
Thank you. I always wanted to do that.
were so adorable because you were taking pictures of your daughters as they ascended the stairs, which I thought was such a mom thing to do.
I know, that's my favorite part of going to the Met, is getting there before they do. Then finding a place to hide behind a pillar at the top of the stairs and watching the guys go, ma'am, could you move to the left? Could you move to the right? And then it just became, I was like the welcoming committee. I saw everybody. So it was fun when I went in. But
Well, weren't you also giving some direction to at least one daughter?
Of course I was. Yes.
Yeah.
I was telling Kylie, stand up straight, hold your shoulders back. She was like, Mom, she was so embarrassed.
Think of all in the Empire. Who kept you, as a kid, as a child, who kept you up late at night?
Oh, Chloe, for sure.
Chloe.
Chloe would sneak out at night when she was a teenager. And I don't think she could even drive yet.
No,
And
she was like 14.
She would stuff the bed so that if we peeked into the room, it looked like her.
That's
And
like
she wouldn't
Escape from
even-
Alcatraz.
Yeah, and she went out the
wouldn't even
window.
tell us. Like
Right.
Courtney and I were, you know, a few years older than her,
Yeah.
so it was always like me and Courtney with the same friends.
Right.
I'd like hear her music blasting and it would be late, and I'd like go knock on the door and it would be locked, and I'd like walk around, come
Look in the window.
she'd be gone.
It was all part of the
yeah.
decoy
Yeah.
scene.
Did you ever find out where she went? I would have
Like,
followed
with her friends.
Yeah, she was with her gaggle of friends, but we finally caught her, you know, because she the thing never moved and it always looked the same.
Right.
I'm like, I'm on to you, Chloe.
And did you give her the mom curse? Did you say, I hope your children are just like you?
Of course.
Yeah.
I did that to all of them. Yes. Yeah, payback's a bitch.
Thinking about all the Mother's Days, do you have a favorite? Do you have a highlight?
Every day now that it's Mother's Day, it's such a blessing because there's so many grandkids.
Yeah.
But I think one of my favorites was the last time it was kind of Mother's Day before anybody else was a mom.
Extra mother,
Right,
right?
And we
mother.
went to Disneyland. We got up and Kim,
I
and remember all you
remember
guys
that.
went, what do you want to do? Anything at all? And I
Yeah.
went, we're going to Disneyland. I was so
I
excited.
used to make her breakfast in bed and pamper
So
her.
Yeah,
nice.
every year I got breakfast in bed. And as they got older, the breakfast got a lot better.
Yeah.
So it was
What do
always
they
fun.
call you, your grandchildren? Do they call you grandma?
Well,
or
Mason called me grandma. And then when Courtney got pregnant again, I thought, if I have more than one person running around going, grandma. So I decided, let's think of a name. And so they call me Lovey.
Oh, Lovey's cute.
I was thinking back to the title of the show called Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and it's funny because it made sense then, but it really makes sense now. How do you keep up with all of the kids, the grandkids, and the businesses of everybody?
It's, you know, one day at a time. A lot of planning, a lot of lists. I'm a list maker. And
So you write it down.
I feel really satisfied at the end of the day if I have a list and I get through it. So I'm very organized, and I think and I'm organized in my mind. So once I get through each day, you know, and then I have a whole, like a bird's eye view, and then I have a daily grind.
Gosh, you're so lucky to have an organized mind just naturally, because that's the stuff you can't. Yeah, that's
tough.
the key to everything.
And she drinks, so it's
Yeah, that's,
Well, that's why I have an organized mind. It's the vodka.
You know what? That's true.
You just quit.
No, I just quit drinking, and I did, and I've never been flakier.
Why?
I don't.
Why would you do that?
Yeah,
See, I think it would be like, to me, I feel like I have clarity.
No, alcohol made me very clear, and now I'm like,
Wow.
I'm unmoored. I'm like, where's the sugar?
Now, Kim, you have a new fragrance.
I do.
Right?
KKW Body.
You have a lot on
Wait,
your
is that
plate,
what
but tell
smells
us
so
about
good?
that.
Are you? Is
Yes,
that what you're
I'm
wearing?
wearing it today.
I'm like, what smells so good?
Yeah,
She
it's like
always
shaped
smells
like
good.
my body.
Yeah.
It's really cool. So I was really proud of that fragrance.
What's the essence of it?
It has a little bit of like peach and jasmine and musk and sandalwood. It's a really unique mix, but it's just, a lot of people are saying it's their favorite scent that I've done. So that makes me really happy.
Do you have to go into one of those places where they put all of that? That's a lot of work.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
it's
She's like a scientist.
I'm working on another one, and just like the testers that I have, I'm like, I don't have the energy for it right now. Like, you have to be in the mood.
Yeah.
It's like a feeling that you feel when you, I get really into it, so I have to just feel it.
You have to make the scent. I'm going to give you it. This is the scent you need to make.
Okay.
The newborn baby smell.
I know. I know.
That's,
You know that
so
smell?
good.
I know.
Can you make that
There's
smell?
nothing better.
Just make
I'll
it.
like
She's going to want 10%.
On it.
Yeah.
She
Just
said
get
she
on
might
it.
have one more. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I can
And
bottle it up.
bottle it up.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you're getting the Influencer Award. Congratulations to Kim. This is new. She's getting the Influencer Award, the CFDA Influencer Award, which is the first one, right?
Yeah, it's the first time that the CFDA has done this award, so I'm so honored. We have the award show in June. I'm like, it's a dream come true.
I'm so happy for you, all of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know she does.
We all work hard, always.
So do you.
Happy Mother's Days to all of you. Good to see you both.
Make that sense.
I will.
Okay.
What's next? What kind of yoga?
Mommy and
Mommy
yoga.
yoga.